Oh, I get a group picture of you there. Come on, can you turn that light on? Overhead light. Alex, why don't you sit down there beside him? So I can get your picture.
Okay.
Get him to sing something.
I'm working on it. Wait. You're not gonna laugh.
Sit down over there with the girls. Let him take your picture. Can y'all sing Jingle Bells for me?
I can't, but I want to.
No, I'm saying Here Comes Danny, but I like that one better.
I don't know how to sing it. I know part of it. I'm gonna hold on this. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Here, make me feel that.
I can't see you, Alex. He's worried about his toys, ain't he?
Always.
Well, he wants to take a picture too. There you go. Not so much.
Why don't you move them over in front of Angel? Yeah, somebody might need to walk through there. Just for a minute. I'll look at Lenny real quick. Let me get your picture. Smile real pretty. You better be good now. Santa Claus might be watching. He's watching you. I bet he is.
Here, let's have these take pictures, okay? Here. You want to stand it up?
Can you smile real pretty for me? Alex, you want to get the door? Can you get the door, Alex? Answer the door for Grammy, please.
I'll take it up.
Let Alex get it.
Oh, there!
Oh my goodness!
Merry Christmas!
Who is that?
How are you? You wouldn't believe the time I've had getting here. Oh, and this is my busy day, too.
Who is that?
How are you? Got a pretty red dress on, too. Boy.
Hi, Santa.
Want a handshake for me? Come on, shake hands with Santa. There you go. I don't bite, do I? Hi there, sweetheart. Come on. You gonna shake hands with me? All right. You know, when Rudolph heard that I was coming, he got so excited and was dancing around, stepped on my feet. I have to use my cane. But don't you worry, I'll be back. I won't let it stop me tonight. I'll be back. It will not stop. You got a chair for Santa Claus to sit in?
Sure, come on over here. Mike, why don't you let him sit there where you're sitting? I'll have plenty of room.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell all of y'all. Ralphie says be sure and say hi. Y'all know who Ralphie is, don't you? You don't?
Go over there and sit on the floor by him.
Well, I'll tell you. Ralphie is going to be crushed. Ralphie's the head elf in charge of toy making up at the North Pole. And Ralphie send riddles to all the little boys and girls. Do you like riddles? You do? Well, he sent some riddles for the boys. Why does a cat walking on the beach remind you of Christmas? You don't know? Santa Claus. If an athlete gets an athlete's foot, what's an astronaut get?
Anybody know?
No, that's a good guess, though. That's what I guessed. But Ralphie says, mistletoe. And another one of Ralphie's riddles. What's Santa's favorite snack? Cookies, that's a good one.
Milk.
Milk. Well, I'm Santa Claus, and I ought to know I said it was ho-hos. But Ralphie said I was wrong. It's peanut butter and jolly. Do you know how to get Santa out of a stuck chimney? How do you get Santa out of a stuck chimney? Ralphie says you use Sandy flush. That Ralphie's a character, isn't he? Well, I want to tell you, you're not going to believe what happened last year. We started out on our trip. We were heading over the Rockies, and everything was fine until we hit that blizzard. You remember reading in the paper about that big blizzard over the Rockies last year?
Yeah.
You don't remember? Well, we had a terrific blizzard. And I didn't worry about too much about it because I had Rudolph with his nose just a-glowing, you know. It was a beaming. And then Rudolph sneezed. And it short-circuited his nose. And his light went out. And there I was in a blizzard with no light. Couldn't see nothing. One of the big 747s come by. I had to swerve to miss it. Almost tumped out on my toys. I was about ready to give up and head back to the North Pole. I was about ready to give up on Christmas last year. And all of a sudden, way off in the distance, I saw this little teeny beacon of light. And I started following that beacon of light, and it kept getting brighter and brighter. And I followed it right out till I got into a clearing where I could land my sleigh, cleaned out Rudolph's sinuses, and got his nose to working again. And everything was fine. You got any idea what that beacon of light was? And, well, that's close. You got any idea? Well, it was a Christmas star. And just like it guided the wise men to the birthplace of the baby Jesus, it guided Santa Claus right out of that storm to where I could clean out Rudolph's sinuses. Now, wasn't that great? That's all part of the Christmas magic, you know? Well, after I got that done, I stopped over at the Smith house. You know where the Smith house is? Well, I stopped there. And I'll tell you a little secret. People always ask Santa Claus, how do you get down all those chimneys, Santa? There's all kinds of chimneys. Well, on Christmas Eve, I got a special magic. I touch my nose and just kind of rub my nose a little bit and then give a little shake. Poof! I shrink to whatever size the chimney is. My bag of goodies, too. And I shinny down that chimney, put all the presents out, and I shinny back up, and I touch my nose again, do my little wiggle, and poof! I'm back to normal size. Well, I stopped at the Smith house, did my thing, started shinnying down the chimney, and my nose started to itch.
Oh, no.
And I scratched my nose, and poof! There I was, back to normal size and stuck in that chimney. Boy, I didn't know what I was going to do. There I was, just like that, like a bandage, you know? I said, Rudolph! He come over and he looked down the chimney, shook his head, dropped the reins, you know, the reins that I use, he dropped those down to where I could grab the hold of them. Then he backed up and pulled me right up that chimney. Scraped all over, soot, tell you. And then he said, well, Santa, I hope you've learned a valuable lesson. I says, I have. He said, what's that? I said, don't scratch your nose when you're going down chimney. Speaking of Rudolph, he always wants somebody to sing his song. Can we all sing Rudolph's song? Do you all know the words to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Do you? Huh? Do you, hon? You do? Well, good. I know all my big kids back there. No. So, you know Dasher, and Dancer, and Prancer and Vixen, and Comet and Cupid, and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. You know, Rudolph always tells me, he says, Santa, he says, I want you to give my kid who sings my song the best a little present from me. Now, this is from Rudolph. And you sang it best. You did. Oh. I was watching. Well, let's see what Rudolph. Did you stick it in here? I think you did.
Ow. It's been on his lap.
Lord have mercy, what else he stuck in here? Well, that is not it. That's not it. Look at all these goodies. That's not it. That's not it. This is it. I knew I'd find it. Here, sweetheart. Sit on my lap. You gotta sit on Santa's lap. You can't not. This is from Rudolph. Now you hold it right here like this. See, you hold it like that. And you see this little ring down here? You pull on it.
Oh.
Nice music.
He's so cute.
Merry Christmas.
What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's it playing? Playing one of my favorite songs.
Jingle bells.
Yes, Jingle Bells. Can we sing Jingle Bells? Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing our sleigh song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Well, I tell you, there's nothing like it when I'm on my sleigh and I hear my bells a-jingling and a-jangling. It's fun. You know, Ralphie, he came up to me the other day, Ralphie. He says, Santa, I've come up with a new test to see if we've got good work or else. He says, we give them this test, and if they pass this test, they can follow instructions. I said, oh, really? He said, yep. Yeah. That's number 42G/8. We got a big demand on those. We might better run short on them this year. Lucky you've already got yours. But anyway, he says, Santa, he says, I'm going to give y'all a test, see if y'all can do it. Says, first you make a circle with two fingers like this. Can you make a circle with two fingers like that? Okay, come on, kids. Big kids, too. There you go. Now can we sing another song? How about Silent Night? You know how to sing Silent Night? You don't know Silent Night? Well, Mom, you know Silent Night. My big kids back here, they know Silent Night. So I want all my big kids to sing too. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Oh, that's good. But we're going to sing one more. Do you know there was a song come out a few years ago? Well, a few years in Santa Claus years, mighty long years and earth years. But it got me into all kinds of trouble. Mrs. Claus almost didn't let me out that year. Can you guess what that song might be?
I saw Mommy Kissing Santa.
You got it! Boy, did Mrs. Claus have a fit when that song come out. Oh boy, she said, you're not going out this year. But I talked her into it. So let's sing I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Now this is going to be for my big kids back here, because I'm sure my little kids don't know the words.
I don't know the words either.
You don't! I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peek. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. What a life it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. I'll give myself a hand. Yay! Well, now, before I finish up here and have to go, because this is my big night, I've got to get back to my sleigh and the reindeer and start on my rounds, because you all want to be getting to bed here shortly, aren't you? Huh?
Can I sing Rockin' on St. Nicholas to you?
You sure can. I'd love for them to.
You don't have to do the blues or anything, do you?
Come on.
It's just like Jolly Old St. Nicholas.
Oh, I know Jolly Old St. Nicholas, so how about singing the other song?
You have to sing. I want to. Rockin' on St. Nicholas, lean your ears this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now you do dance. Whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12 and I'm fast asleep, down the chimney broad and black with your pack of free. All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one, you'll be sure to know. Johnny wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a doll, Nellie wants a storybook, dolls won't do at all. As for me, my little brain isn't very bright. Choose for me, oh Santa Claus, what you think is right. Choose for me, oh Santa Claus, what you think is right. Look out, oh Santa is back.
Yay! Very good. Now, is there anything that you all want to tell me before I leave? You got anything that you want to tell? If you forgot one thing on your list that you might, or you just want me to bring you whatever I think you deserve?
There's one thing that me and Ashley both want.
What's that?
A Barbie band.
A bar? Oh boy, I tell you, there's such a demand on those. I tell you, I'll see what I can do, but if not this year, maybe me next year, okay?
I want
I'll see
another
what
one
I can do. But come here, sweetheart. This is from, so that you remember Santa's visit, okay? And I got another little doll for you. For you, yes, for you. I don't give dolls to boys. I think I may have something in here for you.
Alice, go sit on his lap.
Let's go on his lap and tell what's mine.
There you go, got you a truck. Okay? Now, we're going to sing one more song. Well, actually, we're going to sing two songs before I go. And this song is a very important song. You all join in and sing with me.
Hey.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for